The Reds are hosting the St. Louis Cardinals. In the bottom of the first inning of this game, Chris Sabo comes to the plate, and Sabo will hit a solo home run to left field. This is the third home run of the season for Sabo, and it makes the score 1-0 Cincinnati. Still in the bottom of the first inning, a great play by Todd Zeile as Paul O'Neill hits a shot down the third baseline. On one hop, Zeile dives to get it. Then he makes a nice throw to get O'Neill at first base. That sent Barry Larkin to second base, however, and he came in to score on this hit by Hal Morris. The single scores Larkin, making it 2-0 Cincinnati, giving Morris 10 RBIs. The error sent Morris to second base, but he failed to come in, so it was 2-0 Cincinnati after one. It remained 2-0 until the top of the sixth inning when Ozzie Smith hits a ground ball double to left field. That scores Ray Langford and makes the score 2-1 Cincinnati. Now we go on to the top of the seventh inning where St. Louis will tie the game up. This is Craig Wilson lining a single to right field that scores Todd Zeile, making it 2-2. It remained 2-2 going into the top of the ninth inning, at which point Ray Langford comes through. He hits a single through short. This will score Geronimo Pena, making the score 3-2 St. Louis, and that turned out to be the game-winning RBI. Ozzie Smith will hit another single for a little insurance here. This single will score Gerald Perry and make the score 4-2 St. Louis, and that turned out to be the final score. The winning pitcher was Carpenter. He's 3-1. The loser was Scudder. He's 0-2. Lee Smith picks up his 9th save of the season.
And to Fulton County Stadium on Friday evening to face the Braves. In the first inning, already a sac fly by Atlanta. This is their second one. Sid Bream, 2. Andre Dawson. Jeff Treadway scores 2-0 Braves after one against Sean Bosky. Here, George Bell against Tom Glavine in the top of the second gets one of the runs back with a left field home run, his 5th home of the year, and after 1.5 innings, it was 2-1 Braves. Then, top 4, George Bell again, this time an RBI single into left field. Ryan Sandberg scores, and it was 2-2 through 4. The score remained the same until the 6th inning when Greg Olson is at the plate against Bosky. Olson singles to left field, a 2 RBI singles. Dave Justice and Sid Bream score. Bream chugs all the way through. 4-2 Braves. In the next inning, Otis Nixon leading off second base, and he would try to steal third. Hector Villanueva's throw goes into the outfield. Nixon comes all the way around to score. 5-2 Cubs, trailing in the 7th, now in the 8th. And 5-2 Braves would be the final of this contest as Kent Merker comes on to pitch for the save for the Braves. He gets Andre Dawson with 2 outs in the 9th to end it. Merker gets his second save on the pop-up to shortstop. Sean Bosky takes the loss for Chicago. He's now 2-2. Tommy Glavine takes the win for Atlanta. He's now 3-2. The Atlanta Braves defeat the Chicago Cubs in the first game of a weekend series, 5-2.
Friday night in Seattle, Hensley Mullins and the New York Yankees are in town to play the Mariners. In the top of the second inning, Mullins connected for his first home run of the season. This is a shot to right field, a 2-run home run with Matt Noakes aboard, giving the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Then in the top of the third inning, they increase that lead. Don Mattingly will line a single to center field, and this will score Roberto Kelly easily, and that made the score 3-0 Yankees. They weren't finished in that inning, as Matt Noakes then came to the plate, and Noakes will line a double to right field. Both Mattingly and Kevin Moss will come in to score here, making the score 5-0 Yankees. That turned out to be the final score in this game. Scott Sanderson retired the first 11 batters he faced in order. Here you see him striking out Dave Valley to end the bottom of the third inning. And you'll see some nice defense. In the bottom of the fourth inning, Jim Leyritz will make a nice play on the ball hit by Ken Griffey Sr. Leyritz dives and comes up with the ball, and then makes a solid throw to get Griffey at first. In the bottom of the seventh inning, a stupid play by Ken Griffey Sr. as he singles to right field, and then doesn't pay attention and gets picked off of first base. He gets thrown out 9-6-3 here. Not exactly the move you expect from a veteran like Ken Griffey Sr. Now we go to the bottom of the eighth inning. Another fine defensive play by Jim Leyritz as he slides to catch the pop foul hit by Pete O'Brien. Scott Sanderson had a career-high 9 strikeouts in the game. He pitched a 3-hit complete game shutout, and here to end the game, he'll strike out Jay Buhner looking. The final 5-0 New York. Sanderson is now 2-1. The loser, Brian Holman, is 2-3.
A nice play by Mike Gallego. Here he fields the ball up the middle, steps on second, then throws to first for the double play. Moving out of the bottom of the third inning, Oakland gets on the board first. Ricky Henderson grounds to Carlos Baerga. He can't hold on to the ball. An error on Baerga. Walt Weiss scores from third, and Oakland led 1-0. Moving out of the top of the fourth inning, a nice play by Ricky Henderson. Chris James lines a ball off the left field wall. Henderson throws to second base. Gallego puts the tag on Chris James, and he's out at second base. A nice play by Ricky Henderson. Moving now to the top of the sixth inning, Cleveland ties the score. Chris James hits a sacrifice fly to right field. This scores Mike Huff from third base, and it tied the score 1-1. But in the top of the seventh inning, Ricky Henderson would give Oakland the lead once again. Here he grounds to Carlos Baerga once again. Baerga bobbles the ball but throws to first to get Henderson, but Walt Weiss scores once again from third base, and the A's led 2-1. But then in dramatic fashion, Bo Allred facing Dennis Eckersley with 1 out in the top of the ninth inning would tie the score with a solo home run to right field, his first home run of the year. This tied the score 2-2. Then later in the top of the ninth inning, a nice play by Dave Henderson of Oakland. Here Sandy Alomar Jr. bloops a ball to left center field. Dave Henderson makes a great sliding backhand catch for the second out in the top of the ninth inning. And we went into extra innings here in the top of the 11th inning. Carlos Baerga lines a single to center field, scoring Albert Bell from third base, giving Cleveland a 3-2 lead. From Anaheim Stadium on Friday evening, the California Angels have a ball with the Baltimore Orioles. Doug Rader isn't having a ball, though, as he argues his case, and guess what? He won't win it. This is Mike Devereaux at the plate against Kirk McCaskill in a scoreless game in the third inning. It's scoreless no longer because this ball is deep to left field. And look at this. It hits off the foul pole. It's a fair ball, of course, and a home run, a solo shot for Baltimore's Mike Devereaux, 1-0 Orioles in the third. Then this is Sam Horn facing McCaskill with the bases empty in the sixth inning of play. And Horn hits it out of here for a home run. He duplicates Devereaux's shot. This one to right field. And it was a 2-0 lead for Baltimore. Burke Blyleven, the injured California pitcher, looks on as he watches, well, maybe another Blyleven on the mound. Ben McDonald, who striked out Junior Felix to end the fifth, and McDonald would throw 6 scoreless innings. The score remained 2-0 Baltimore into the ninth. Ben McDonald picked up by Greg Olson in the ninth inning. Olson earns his 4th save, striking out Dave Parker to end it, and it's a 2-0 Baltimore victory. 7th inning, Cleveland leading 3-2. This is Terry Steinbach hitting a double down the right field line, scoring Willie Wilson and Lance Blankenship on a close play at home. This gave Oakland a dramatic 4-3 victory over the Cleveland Indians in the bottom of the 11th inning. Have a good weekend.